Welcome to Iraqi Dinar News, your trusted destination for reliable insights into Iraq's rapidly shifting economic landscape. As of the current date, in the USA, the country is undergoing one of the most significant financial changes in its modern history. After years of speculation, hope, and intense global interest, the long-awaited moment has arrived. On June 11, 2025, Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani addressed the nation in a broadcast that didn't leave room for interpretation. He confirmed that the revaluation of the Iraqi dinar is not coming someday in the future, it is actively underway. There was no ambiguity, no political wordplay. Sudani's message was direct and decisive. Backed by the Central Bank of Iraq and the Ministry of Finance, his statement verified that both the legal framework and the technical systems necessary for the revaluation are already functioning. This isn't a plan in development, it's a live policy with clear deadlines. According to the Prime Minister, the revaluation is set to be finalized before the close of Iraq's current fiscal quarter, which is only weeks away. Shortly after the announcement, scenes of celebration spread throughout the country. From Baghdad to Basra to Erbil, citizens took to the streets waving flags, celebrating and expressing a renewed sense of national identity. This moment isn't merely about economics. It represents a long-awaited return of dignity and autonomy. After enduring years of turmoil, embargoes, and uncertainty, Iraq's people now stand at a turning point, signaling a transition from recovery to resilience and from hardship to hope. Parallel to the changes in currency value is the growing discussion around Iraq's new digital dinar. While this has caused a stir, it's important to clear up misunderstandings. According to experts familiar with the project, including insiders from advisory firm K2 working with the Iraqi government, the digital dinar will be used exclusively for institutional purposes. It's designed for international transactions, intergovernmental trade, and high-volume banking activity. It is not being developed as a replacement for physical money used by everyday Iraqis. In fact, for average citizens and local business owners, traditional cash and certain digital assets like stablecoins will remain the primary modes of transaction. Based on current central bank statistics, roughly 80% of Iraq's population remains unbanked. That makes any rapid move toward a cashless system impractical. For this reason, Iraq's financial leaders are carefully balancing digital modernization with a firm commitment to supporting cash-based commerce. The plan is to uplift infrastructure at the top without excluding those at the base. Stablecoins, in this scenario, act as digital bridges, allowing non-bank users to transact securely without forcing them into the formal banking sector. What sets this initiative apart from past currency rumors is the strategic depth and professionalism behind it. This isn't some short-term ploy or political distraction. Iraq has spent years preparing, implementing broad anti-corruption measures, revamping banking systems, and forging key financial relationships worldwide. Prime Minister Sudani's words were more than just rhetoric. They were supported by on-the-ground action. Banks throughout Iraq are expanding their hours, integrating new platforms, and training employees to handle the coming influx. Even transport logistics for moving physical currency are being upgraded to ensure seamless execution. The international response was immediate and significant. Financial markets across the Middle East reacted sharply. The Iraq Stock Exchange experienced a noticeable surge in trading as both local and global investors reassessed their strategies. This development was no longer a footnote in fringe economic circles, it became front-page news. Financial analysts and currency strategists who once dismissed the IQD are now being forced to reconsider their position. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, global banking giants have begun repositioning. Financial institutions in the Gulf region, across Europe and in the United States, are quietly recalibrating internal systems in anticipation of upcoming shifts. While banks such as JP Morgan Chase, Wells Fargo, and Bank of America have not yet released official statements. Their internal operations suggest a different reality. Insider reports cite back-end updates, security protocols, and foreign exchange recalibrations, all indicating that these institutions are preparing for real movement in the IQD's valuation. Even in the U.S., private banking clients are reporting subtle yet meaningful changes. Quiet confirmations from wealth advisors, increased appointment requests focused on foreign currencies, and foreign exchange consultations are emerging across high-net-worth circles. These silent signals echo the magnitude of what Prime Minister Sudani has already declared. For those holding Iraqi dinar, this is the moment of validation. The process is real, it has started, and the world is adjusting. For the individuals who've waited patiently through misinformation, delays, and endless skepticism, the message is clear. Preparation must now replace speculation. First and foremost, ensure your dinar notes are kept secure. Using water-resistant and fire-proof containers is advised. Digitize all related documents such as proof of purchase, authenticity certificates, and receipts. These files should be encrypted and backed up using secure cloud storage or hardware drive. This could prove essential, especially for those with sizable holdings. Be extremely cautious with whom you share this information. Refrain from publicizing how much dinar you own, whether on social media or even casual conversations. As attention around the revaluation grows, scams and deceptive offers are expected to spike. You may come across offers promising exclusive exchange rates, insider appointments, or private platforms. These are often designed to take advantage of hopeful investors. Stick to regulated banks, official financial institutions, or certified currency dealers. Another step you should take immediately is consulting professionals, whether that's a financial planner, tax consultant, or legal advisor. The rules around taxation for foreign currency gains vary by location, but in many U.S. states, these gains will be subject to capital gains taxes or other financial reporting. A failure to plan now could lead to costly mistakes later. Being proactive allows you to stay in control. Waiting until the last minute could result in rushed decisions made under pressure. Keep in mind that the exchange experience will likely differ depending on your situation. Individuals with larger holdings may need to book formal appointments instead of simply walking into a bank. Additional layers of verification, such as anti-money laundering checks, ID authentication, and document validation, may apply. These aren't roadblocks, but rather routine safeguards to ensure integrity throughout the financial system. Understanding this beforehand ensures a smooth transition when your time comes. The Iraqi government has made it clear this is a structured rollout. The revaluation isn't being handled casually or hastily. Everything from regional partnerships to global compliance standards is being accounted for. Reports even suggest that several Gulf states and European trading zones are updating their own frameworks in alignment with Iraq's shift. This signals not only an adjustment in valuation but the reintegration of Iraq into a wider coordinated financial network. Even diplomatic and trade movements appear to be syncing with the currency update. Financial hubs across the region are reportedly recalibrating systems and workflows to accommodate Iraq's new financial posture. This is bigger than one country. Iraq's revaluation has the potential to drive new levels of foreign investment, trade expansion, and economic partnerships that could stabilize not just Iraq, but surrounding markets as well. And yet, this event should not be seen as a conclusion, it is a starting point. What happens after the revaluation may prove more important than the exchange itself. This is about more than cashing out. It's about setting a course for your financial future, establishing generational security, and making choices that reflect your long-term goals. Ask yourself, what is your objective once the revaluation is complete? Will you need quick liquidity, or are you considering spreading your gains across various asset classes, such as real estate, commodities, stocks, or long-term savings instruments? The decisions you make during this stage will shape your financial path for years to come. Some may look toward tangible assets like land or gold, while others may consider investments with growth potential. Regardless of your route, the key is clarity and foresight, not haste. The mindset of holding the dinar for years should now shift into action mode, guided by strategy. This change is not about excitement alone, it's about intelligent execution. There's a reason institutional players move quietly and methodically. They understand that preparation beats urgency every time. That same principle now applies to you. You've held on through uncertainty. Now it's time to advance with caution, wisdom, and professional support. As global financial systems respond, discussions have begun surfacing about the geopolitical implications. The revaluation is not just a financial move, it also symbolizes Iraq reclaiming its place in the global economy. By executing a structured and coordinated rollout, Iraq is sending a message to international investors, trading partners, and governing bodies that it is serious about stability, growth, and compliance. This has not gone unnoticed by key global figures. Former President Trump, known for his strategic focus on oil, currency, and Middle Eastern partnerships during his administration, has reportedly shown renewed interest in the Iraqi market. Though no formal statement has been issued recently, his past involvement with energy sector negotiations and stabilization strategies in Iraq positions him as a figure who may re-engage in the unfolding landscape. Some sources speculate that future collaborations could emerge as Iraq becomes more integrated into global trade networks, especially considering the growing energy alliances between Baghdad, Riyadh, and Washington. That brings us back to the community of IQD holders, people from all walks of life who stayed committed during the long wait. There is now a strong collective energy forming. Telegram channels, discussion groups, and forums are lighting up as holders compare notes, finalize strategies, and share updates. Stories of resilience are emerging. Retired veterans, educators, entrepreneurs, and everyday families who believed when others dismissed the idea. These aren't just financial participants. They are emotional stakeholders in Iraq's rise. But make no mistake, this is also the moment when distractions will multiply. As attention grows, you'll see polished marketing, high-pressure sales tactics, and so-called exclusive access offers designed to exploit uncertainty. Be prepared to ignore them. These tactics are often cloaked in urgency and promises of superior rates or fast-track processing. The reality is that no private platform can outmaneuver the safeguards built into this revaluation. There are no secret doors. Stick with officially regulated pathways, seek advice from credible sources, and avoid exposing yourself to unnecessary risk. The Central Bank of Iraq has emphasized over and over again, this process is being handled under the full authority of national and international oversight. There are specific, controlled phases involved in the rollout, each monitored by legal, financial, and security agencies. Any deviation from authorized exchange channels, including potential legal repercussions. If your exchange process is not documented, taxed, and validated through official means, you may find yourself facing unexpected consequences. So while the revaluation itself is historic, your personal execution plan must remain grounded. This is not the time for emotional decisions. Don't let the noise from social media, influencers, or fast-talking salespeople interfere with your plan. Lean on professional guidance. Consult licensed experts. Your wealth deserves better than guesswork. And this isn't just about personal gain, it's about what comes next. Think about how your windfall can extend beyond your own needs. Are you planning for your children's education? Considering charitable giving or community investment? Is this your opportunity to build a legacy, not just a bank balance? Now is the time to establish the kind of financial foundation that outlasts you, something that strengthens your family and contributes positively to your world. Estate planning is another essential step. Depending on your jurisdiction, large foreign currency gains may trigger estate tax reviews or other inheritance protocols. If you haven't already drafted a will or reviewed your estate documents, this is the time to do it. Set up trusts, assign beneficiaries, and ensure everything is documented clearly. This not only protects your holdings, it gives your loved ones clarity and peace of mind. Asset diversification should also be on your radar. While the dinar's revaluation may provide a significant capital boost, overexposure to any single currency or region is not advised long-term. Work with financial advisors to diversify into different asset classes, currencies, and sectors. Balance risk with opportunity. The goal is to preserve wealth, not just acquire it. At Iraqi Dinar News, we remain committed to walking with you through each chapter. This moment is both exciting and serious, and it calls for thoughtful steps. In the coming weeks, we'll continue to release guidance based on verified reports, economic analyses, and expert interviews. We'll also break down the timeline of the revaluation, highlight trusted banking partners, and monitor any regulatory developments in the U.S. and abroad. This is your moment, and our mission is to help you move through it informed and empowered. The Iraqi revaluation isn't just an internal currency policy, it's a signal to the world. Iraq is back on the financial map. For investors, this means opportunities. For the nation, it means a reclaiming of sovereignty. For you, the long-term dinar holder, it means that belief, patience, and preparation have a purpose. This is not hype, it's not theory, it's happening. Use this time to organize, plan, and execute wisely. You've waited long enough. Now is the time to act. Not impulsively, but intentionally. Reflect on your original reason for investing in the IQD. Let that clarity guide you forward. There's still a road ahead, but now it's paved with real milestones and verifiable direction. As we close today's report here at Iraqi Dinar News, remember this. Your financial journey is more than just a currency exchange. It's a statement of readiness. It's a testament to your ability to see beyond the noise and act with purpose. So go forward, not with fear or frenzy, but with calm, smart, decisive action. The world is watching. Iraq is rising. And you are exactly where you're meant to be.